Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming. My name is Chrisyaris Edwards, and I am 13 years old. I just came back this year to FSH after a 4-year absence. I wanted to share with you all my wonderful experience. I had forgotten a lot about how fun and beneficial this program was, but once I put my blade back on the ice again, it all came back to me. It was like a travel in time. I also got to meet my old counselors and old friends again, make new friends, and improve on my skating skills. It was great. A lot that I have learned from FSH is that they don't just teach you how to professionally skate, but also how to have fun doing it, how skating is good exercise, the importance of why you should keep yourself healthy and in good shape, a small recap on the history of figure skating, and most importantly, the attitudes and character qualities you should have while on and off ice in your daily actions. That's one thing I like about the program. Not only are you taught what to do, but also how you can profit from it. And as a kid, that helps you and gives you more ambition and motive to put your best foot forward. There have been many times where I would just look forward to going to FSH and considered it to be a great way to end my day. FSH was recommended to me. It may not be the same for others, but I liked it and now recommend it to others because I found it to be an encouragement to the fact that I don't just have to be inspired, but I can also inspire as well if I have a passion in everything I do. That's what makes me a champion in skating and everyday situations. I thank God for my mom, and I thank my mom for all the sacrifice she has laid out for me by putting me in the program and taking me every Monday and Wednesday. And I thank God for giving me the grace to skate. I'd also like to take out the time to thank Ms. Sharon as a token of my gratitude and appreciation for first having the vision of FSH, for investing a lot of her time and effort into it, and for never giving up on her passion for all the girls' best. I must give you credit, Ms. Sharon, for all the progress you have accomplished in the program. We deserve it. I wanted to thank my skating instructors, Ms. Hillary and Ms. Reagan, for teaching me how to advance in my skating, because without their help and support, I probably wouldn't have reached my goal of improving this year. I also thank all my friends for just being my friends and for helping use teamwork in the ice show. And lastly, but most definitely not least, I thank my favorite counselors, Ms. Lisa and Ms. Hilda, for all the help and effort they have put out for me throughout the years. Well, thank you all for listening, and I hope that what I have spoken tonight has impacted you. Enjoy, and may God bless you all.
Hello, everybody. My name is Hagen, and I'm 12 years old. I'm honored to be here presenting this speech. And this is my first year at figure skating in Harlem, FSH. I felt very different than I do now, and I have more confidence in myself. FSH helped me with many things that I will use when I get older. Ms. Meredith taught me all the tricks that I know now, and Ms. Natasha helped me have more confidence in myself. She helped me to express myself by writing my feelings. I never thought my poems or stories were good enough until Ms. Natasha helped me. She made me stronger than I was before. Miss Jackie would be a reason why I would come back to FSH. She made me realize that I'm beautiful inside and out no matter what people say or tell to me. She explained changes with the girl body and other girly stuff. Also that every girl is unique in their own way. Nobody else can be you. You're one of a kind. When I was on the ice, I only had 2 goals. My goals were to try the hardest and be the best. When I was on the ice, I had a different attitude. I loved the breeze in my face, and when I got off the ice, my mind was on so many things at once. The first time when I was on the ice, I was shaky and I had no confidence in myself. But when the instructors complimented on my group, I felt like the spotlight was on me, and that made me so happy, and it helped me achieve my goals. My skating groups, we had our ups and downs, we had arguments, but we managed to get around the obstacles. We acted as if we were sorority sisters. FSH was like a second home to me. After the program was over, I was heartbroken, but I knew I was going to come back next year. Now I feel unstoppable and brave enough to do anything. I'm not perfect, but that's what I felt, right there on the ice.
Good evening. My name is Paulo Lin, and I am 14 years old. Since I am 14, I am also in Group 2B, which is the oldest group of girls in the program. This year was my best season ever, and being in this group had much to do with it. I really liked being in this group. Even on those days when I felt like sleeping at home instead of skating, I had something to look forward to. Miss Jackie, Miss Sharon, and the other counselors were always stressing how important we were to the program because we had to be role models for the younger girls. Having this responsibility was special to me because I like working with the little girls in the program. It would remind me of how I looked to older girls when I was their age. This season was very important to me. I learned a lot, I grew a lot, and I fell a lot, literally. The most important thing I've learned on ice is when you fall, you have to get back up and keep going. One of my favorite parts of being in Group 2B was having a stronger voice when it comes to ways the program could be improved. Ms. Bernice, who you may also know as Ms. Dearbrew, would always try her best to listen to us and bring our ideas to Ms. Sharon's attention, especially during leadership class. This was important to me because it was one of the first times someone valued my opinion. I remember our last Tuesday at Riverbank. Ms. Bernice sat us all in an area and we just talked about the program and things that affected us, like getting to Riverbank from school, Lake Placid, which is a summer camp, and the ice show. Usually every Tuesday, we would have leadership class before getting on ice. One of the things we discussed about a lot was our goals and who we were as young women and leaders. What can you build on a foundation of ice? This is what I saw on the FSH website 3 years ago. Not much, I thought to myself as I browsed the website. You may be thinking the same thing I did, but I was wrong, and so are you. From being in this program, I've learned more things than I could ever learn in school. I am the person I am because of FSH. I have gained so many opportunities because of this program. Being able to do this speech serves as just one example. So you're probably wondering, what can you build on a foundation of ice? Well, you can build confidence, character, independence, responsibility, friendship, and discipline with a foundation of ice. With a foundation of ice, I was able to get through a difficult point in my life. With a foundation of ice, I became a stronger person, and I am not afraid to fall. I want to thank everybody in this room because you have all played a special part in this program. And I would like to extend a special thank you to those who have made this program possible for me, which are my parents and my best friend's mom, Julia Rivera. Thank you and have a good evening.